From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. And the starting lineup for Miami. In it forward, they're going with Jaquez Jr. and Butler. Rozier and Hero are the backcourt. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. And for Indianapolis, Halliburton is out there with James. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And here's Indianapolis now. Now, here is James. And there's the drive. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Making use of the in-between area, James is able to put up a smooth shot.
Rozier against James. Pass to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Halliburton. Hits the trifecta.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Now, this is a veteran play call by Halliburton, getting some aid from his teammates instead of trying to do it all by himself.
Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Jaquez against Leonard. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here's Indianapolis now. We played just over a minute here in the first. Adebayo, that's good.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
Adebayo against Butler. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Rozier against Halliburton. Takes it inside. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
A tenacious play by Halliburton, crashing into a foul and still sinking that shot.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indianapolis.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Free throw no good for Halliburton.
Halliburton, a guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent, a great mind.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
Here's Butler after the basket by Indianapolis on the other end.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
Hero against James. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Rozier, the pass to Butler. Hero outside. Outside Jaquez. Five to shoot. Butler against Adebayo. Butler can't get it to go. Indianapolis leading by 5. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Halliburton. And slam dunk by James.
He may be young, but you can't give Ronnie a look at the rim.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So checked in for Hero, and Richardson subbed in for Rozier. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Richardson. Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Richardson for three. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Halliburton finds James. A minute 37 left in the first quarter here. And slam dunk by James.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Miami trails by 9. Outside Burks. Back to Richardson. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indianapolis. There's the drive. And the dunk by Halliburton.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
So it's Miami now. After the basket by Indianapolis on the other end. Denied by Leonard.
Wow, Claude doing what he does best, using that length on the defensive end.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Love is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jovic comes in for Jaquez. Robinson, he's checked in for Butler. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Richardson. Now here's Hero. He's got 5. 4 on the clock. Here's Robinson. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Indianapolis leading by 11. It's James on the wing. Robinson defending. And the shot goes in. James has got 12 points in the game.
They're handling the contact so well. Ronnie James using that solid build of his to finish strong inside.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. .30 seconds left in the opening quarter. Robinson finds Burks. And here's Love. Antetokounmpo covering. Love against Antetokounmpo. And it's Love missing.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so it's... Indianapolis liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, let's quickly break down what we've seen from Indianapolis.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Miami trails by 15. LeBron James out there with Mo Bamba. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Anthony. And it's James in at the 2-guard spot. And for Miami, they've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. Alec Burks.
He got his timing down.
What a flush by James. Shades of his dad, LeBron, right there.
So it's Miami now. Hero for 3. The rebound by Bamba. Indianapolis leading by 17. Takes a 3. And there's Curry on the assist by James.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Miami making a switch here. Rozier's checked in.
Number 2, Terry Rozier.
So it's Miami now. Hero finds Love. Rozier outside. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by Miami.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
And it's Bamba finishing strong.
We talk a lot about the monster games that LeBron James has and putting a bunch of points on the board, but sometimes we just forget about how brilliant a playmaker and passer he is.
And here's Hero. 5 points in the game. Pass to Jovic. Over James. And again, no good by Miami.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Burks. Rozier against Curry. And miss after miss right now. Here's James. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
Assertive move by LBJ, just taking what he wants inside.
Rozier looking around. To the middle. Adebayo. Some solid defense from Bamba.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Stolen by Hero. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. So for Miami, Highsmith comes in for Love. And Jimmy Butler is subbed in for Hero.
Jimmy Butler.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Anthony grabs the board. Now Indianapolis with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season. Even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Well, that's his specialty right there. His confidence firing off the catch is remarkable.
And here's Curry for 3. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 6 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And it's good for 2.
Well, Bam Adebayo is so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Pass to James. Oh, Robinson with a block. They retain possession. And here's Curry for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter. Here's Rozier. No points yet. Outside Butler. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. So for Miami, Jaquez is checked in for Highsmith, and Tyler Hero subbed in for Robinson. There's 53 seconds left in the second period. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Brent, it didn't take long for Jaquez Jr. to establish himself as one of the steals of his draft class.
Yeah, the interesting thing with where he played was how he gained the confidence of the teammates around him. A lot of expectations about playing winning basketball. Well, Jaquez did a lot of that in college. He's got great feel, great size. He seems to be in the right spot most of the time.
And that one's good. James.
And what a great game for young Bronny James, trying to etch his own legacy in this league. And of course, tonight helps.
Adebayo with it. Pass to Jaquez. And again, no good by Miami. Now Indianapolis with it. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
For three, Anthony. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Indianapolis out in front, running away with it. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's Rozier with the ball for Miami. And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on Nikola Jovic. What's the news, Allie?
Hey guys, Miami's head athletic trainer gave me an update. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kawhi Leonard out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Edwards, and it's James in at the point. And for the Heat, Rozier and Hero are the backcourt. In at forward, they're going with Jaquez Jr. and Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Pass to Butler. Over Adebayo. Clock at 6. Butler passes to Adebayo. Can't cash it in from close range. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Yeah, this is something Bronny's working on, breaking down the defense off the dribble.
And it's Miami's ball. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. James against Rozier. Down low. Nice move. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
And he gets that one. James has got 22.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Back to Rozier. Pass to Adebayo. The shot comes out. Good D by Antetokounmpo. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Now Hero. He's got 7. Rozier outside. Back to Hero.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. And that one comes up a bit short.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Rozier outside. Back to Butler. And the layup is good.
Forward size with guard handles. Butler showing us how he can manipulate the ball there.
Here's James. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis dumps it home.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Butler against Adebayo. Takes a step back. And it's Butler off the drive. Adebayo with the rejection.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
And it's James with the jam.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
So it's Miami now. Adebayo with a steal. Here we go. He goes up. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, Bam just not out there to be a rim protector, that time with good hands to get the steal.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Hero. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Adebayo, no good. Edwards looking for an opening.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And so it's Indianapolis, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. The fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And James has got the ball here for Indianapolis. They've got James. James is out there with Anthony. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Bamba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Okay, making some plays there. I wonder who Bronny learned that from.
Here's Rozier, denied by Morant, and he's able to get it back. Outside Robinson, jacks up a three, and it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Morant. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists in the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Indianapolis.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
Talk about making your presence felt.
Man, just never gets old watching him fly like that. What a unique talent he is. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Burks. And again, no good by Miami. James with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
And it's Miami's ball. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Rozier against Morant. Back to Adebayo. And that time also a missed shot.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Rozier outside. Pass to Adebayo. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 7 rebounds in the game. Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. Cunningham's checked in for Morant. Now Indianapolis with it. It's been 10 straight unanswered. Here's James. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. James has got 28 points for the game.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
There's Cunningham with a 3. He buries it from 3. Cunningham's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Cunningham against Hero. Rozier, pass to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Rozier. Fires from deep. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Anthony's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's James. Counted. James has got 12 points in just the second half.
So good at reading the defenses, and James anticipated when they overcommitted.
Outside Butler. Hero outside. And we've got 1:18 left in the game. That one no good. Their offense has really come together, Grant.
It really has, and the points are adding up.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Butler can't get it to go. Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bronny James.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Back to Rozier. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bamba, a screen on Rozier. Here's Halliburton. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Rozier against Halliburton. Outside Jaquez. They need this. Rozier. Rejected by Halliburton. Here's Anthony. 4-3. It counts.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
So Indianapolis wins it, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Bronny James.